Hi guys, it's Max here with dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. We've got some Winmau darts for you today. We have the Xenon Darts. Quite interesting. I'm loving the green and the gold. It's quite a nice colour system and with a simple sort of ring grip design, which is something I really look forward to nowadays. So yeah, let's head on over to the table, get them out and have a closer look. So we're over at the table and we got the Winmau Xenon Darts. Really bright box here. Got like the bright green, yellow, and then like this hex pattern behind. You got the name up at the top, little window showing some stems. You've got the 3 barrels there in the Winmau point holder. We've got 90% tungsten and we've got the 24-gram darts. Over on the back we have some close-up images of the barrel, a full image of the dart there showing that it's a 90% tungsten. It's got a ring grip profile. It's got ALJ, is that? AUL coating. And metallic coating as well, so that's the different colours, I suppose. Windmill down here, some safety information and everything as well. Let's get the darts out, have a look. They come in this EVA foam insert, does everything it needs to, keeps everything safe in the box. You've got the flights up here, vector stems, and the 3 barrels in a Windmill branded point holder, and obviously the cut-in Windmill logo in the foam. Get one of the darts out so we can have a look. We've got a standard black coated point which adds a little bit more grip going into the board. We have a fairly medium length taper at the front before going into this parallel profile, but from the midpoint of the taper up into the front section of the parallel, we've got a standard square cut ring grip. Quite narrow rings and grooves, not overly grippy, but it does add a grip element if you're a front gripper. Then we have the next grip section, slightly separated by a wider ring, and then we go into a single, double, single square cut ring grip, all inlaid with this really vibrant, almost emerald green coating in the grooves. I can't feel too much of a difference between the squareness of the rings, but because of the grooves are wider, definitely adds a much grippier section. Then we go into the midpoint where we have a slightly wider ring and then really wide, deep cut grooves separated with a narrow ring in the middle. That's again quite grippy, square cut. I can feel the edges catching. Midpoint we have this wide section with the etched in mission logo. Then we repeat with the grip pattern where we have the 2 wider grooves in the gold. Then we have the 1-2-1 ring grip at this section, and then the wide point at the back, we've got 2 very narrow grooves with a single ring either side of a wide ring as well, and then it tapers ever so slightly at the very back just where the stem goes in. Nicely centre balanced. I do like the fact we've got a fairly medium length taper at the front that adds much more grouping potential going into the trebles. Grip, whether you're a front, rear or mid gripper, there's something for everyone. Quite grippy on these deep, wide, square cut grooves either side of the midsection. So definitely potential there to play about with different grip areas and different grip levels. Measurements on this, it is 6.6 millimeters at its widest and 50.8 millimeters in length. So that's really, really good for a 24-gram dart. Plenty of grouping area into the trebles. You know, you're going to get them nice and tight together. It's not going to fit it up too easy. And with that tape, you can get them in at a nice sort of angle next to each other as well. Looking forward to giving these a go. What I think we'll do is we'll go and put some flights and stems on, and we'll get on over to the board, and we'll see how we get on. So we're over in the dart room with the Winmau Xenon Darts. Quite a nice looking dart. The colour system works really well with the gold and the green and everything. Quite vibrant. Quite an unassuming ring grip. It's got a couple of different areas, different changes as well. And that midsection's got those really deep, wide grooves. So I'm hoping I don't catch on those because they are a little bit square cut. I'm going to have a couple of throws to get used to them because these are 24-gram, a little bit heavier than I'm used to. And then we'll go into our practice routine. So let's see how we get on with them. Starting off straight. Oh, a little bit tight there. 140 though. Got really, really tight grouping with those first two with that tapered nose. Oh, and a nice steady ton. Always like a good ton. Well, started off with a ton 40 and a ton, so I really can't complain about that. It's one of those sort of darts you can pick up and just start throwing because there's not too much to play about with the different grip zones. So yeah, let's go straight into our 201 practice routine. Game on. $177. Flew in really, really nice. We've left ourselves just 24. Or pulled that one. And in 3 darts. There we go. Whoa. Hit a bit of a dead point with that second dart, which was unfortunate. But all in all, done that in 6 darts. Really, really happy with that. So let's go and have our final thought. Well, I was happy to do it in 6 darts, but I was so close to doing it in 4 darts, starting off with that fantastic 177. I'm loving this type of dart. It's the sort of dart most people can pick up and throw because it's got quite a simple sort of ring grip pattern to it. And whether you're a front, rear, or mid gripper, you're going to get a similar sort of feel no matter what. And the taper at the front really, really helps as well to get some tight grouping. I'm going to give it a grip rating of 2. The grooves weren't too deep or too wide where I was holding, so I wasn't catching on any edging or anything, and I did get a nice clean and consistent release. The weights that this come in is 23, 24 and 25 gram, so definitely at the topper line of what most people are picking nowadays, because most people are going like 21 to 25. So it's definitely a decent range there, whether you like a lighter or a slightly heavier dart. There's something for everyone. You can always adjust it slightly with your setup as well. Price point for this, unfortunately, I haven't got the price. This is in their new releases, but Gav will put that down the bottom of the screen as soon as he has it. So by the time the review comes out, you will know what the price is on these. It is 90% tungsten dark, so I'm expecting it to be a decent sort of price range. If you've got any questions, or you agree or disagree with anything I said, or maybe you're lucky enough to have got your hands on a set of these, let us know down in the comment section. It's really, really handy to get people's feedback, and it helps other people make their minds up on darts sometimes as well. Make sure you head on over to dartsreviews.tv and dartsplanet.tv. Loads of articles, competitions, giveaways, all sorts. Something for everyone. Make sure you tick subscribe and tick the notification bell. We've got lots of stuff coming up in the future, not just darts, but we do cases, dartboards, shirts, all sorts. Hopefully something that you've been looking forward to seeing. And as always, come back. Check us out again soon. Bye.